Hey there, YouTubes. Hey there, YouTubes. Hey there, Twitchers. How's it going? How's it going? Let's take a look at the count and how we're doing with it. So, it looks like we need a bit of gold. And we've been leveling up our gold bases since you guys last saw us. Just logged in and just leveled them. And that allowed us enough gold to level this up to now going towards 11. So, Town Hall 11 in just a moment. In a day or two, we got set Town Hall 11. Not bad, not bad. So already pushing ahead that far, that quickly. Not bad, not bad. We also got some little guys here that we've been hiring just for giggles. So on the side, we can go with them. And we have another building that we could do. I think we should do a two-prong attack here. We should use that mana to level up some of our some gold to get some mana vaults up, and then we should make a big push for getting either a gold vault up, or we could start pushing with some more towers. So we got some options. We got some options. I definitely want to get hero bases up some more, and I definitely want to start attacking the gold vaults a little bit. So we got a little bit of a two-pronged approach we got to do here. So let's get this going. Let's get this going. We also got some quests. We got donate 3 shards. Sure, 3 shards we shall donate. Why not? All right, that gets us 1 quest down, and then we might just have to gem that. That's a lot of dungeons. That's a lot of dungeons. I'm gonna have to spend that 20 gems. I really don't want to, but oh well. And getting that gold, well, I really want that gold anyway, so let's do that one no matter what. And get our little experience books or whatever from that. We also got some shards and some experience. I might have collected already from our event here with Torch Battle. Yeah, I did already collect it, so that was already done. Good, good, good. Okay, so most of that's done. So we also got to do a boss, and I think just a boss and that quest, and then all we got is some HBMs, and maybe we might do a Storm Mesa, or we might just hold off, because if we can try and push our might up to the next level cap, so a Storm Mesa, at 8,000 we can start doing Storm Mesa 2, and we could get that in a day or two. We could boost our might on purpose to that, and if we could do that, we could be lucky. If we can get up to 8,000 might, really good rewards in Storm Mesa 2 versus Storm Mesa 1. So right now we're really trying to push for might, and we're also going to do obviously some Hero monsters. Alright, I think we're looking pretty good. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Let's get this going. Let's get some attacks rolling. Let's get this rolling. We're looking for a good chunk of gold and mana. This base is pretty easy to attack. We could just wipe it up pretty fast. We could do that. We could do that. Let's take a quick look. Got some coffee here this time. We're hoping to be able to clear up this account fairly quickly today, and then we can actually start goofing around in the main account today too. So we're gonna try and get through this as fast as we can, because there's not much we really need to do. We need to get some might. We need to do some Hero monsters and some Storm Mesa, and then some arena or something, or some expeditions, and then we're pretty much done for the day then. So we're fairly well set. There's not much we really need to do today, so we could just burn that really quick and get that done. Ooh, if we can get a bee, if we can kill a bee, I'd be so happy. We're probably going to spend the gems and finish off that tower. That tower should help us get a bee kill, because we can garrison it up, and that garrison could definitely give us an advantage on bee. So that's some of the ideas we got, and that's what's going to be pushing us ahead. Let's continue with that thought and do it. So one of these mana vaults only takes 30 minutes. So by the time we're done, I think we're going to do this for about 30 minutes, and that's all we really need. So we can spend the gems at some point and just gem that, and then move forward and start leveling up something else. We got tons of mana. We can use that mana towards something else. But we need to get the gold. We need to get the gold. So let's, well, that's enough gold over here to just bounce in and bounce out. We could just steal their gold, get a few kills, push in, hopefully to the town hall, and then back out. We could do that. That could work. That could work. More coffee. More coffee. So this account's looking pretty good. We are actually doing quite well for a low-level count. Looking pretty good, pretty good. Moving in for the attack. Let's get that gold. Let's get that mana. But it looks like we're not heading in the right direction. We might have to back out. We're already at 62, so we're fine with that. Okay, we're good. We just wanted to get that gold. That's all we wanted. We achieved our goal. We achieved our goal. Achieved it. Ah, gold. 27,000, not bad. We need to do that for our quest, so let's keep an eye on that ninja. Ninja died fairly quickly. We're moving into the center of the base. Their alchemist is a joke. We can chew through that, no problem. Uh-oh, we got some bombs. Now those hero traps are never a good thing. But we got some heals. We got 2 healers in the group, so we're looking okay. We're looking okay. Yes. Is it a free-to-play? This is a free-to-play account, and we're doing it fairly quickly. This free-to-play, we're going to see how quickly we can get this up to higher levels. What we're looking is just how quickly we can just get this to the HBM page 2. That's our goal. HBM page 2 as fast as possible. Well, as fast as time will allow, because I got a life. But beyond that, as fast as we would, like it to go. All right. So let's clickety, redeem, get those shards. Now we do have a chunk of shards here, and you can see we got about 113. We can put these guys in towers just to get them experience, because that is just a ridiculous amount of honor badges that it's going to take for us to move beyond anything anyway. So the only thing we can actually probably get up, we can get Frost Witch moving forward if we really wanted to. But we might have to think about that. I think I need 2 months. I think we can do it in less than that. Hopefully. I'm hoping we can move up faster than that. If we get good enough luck, of course. Alright, let's take a look around and see what we got going on here. You played for 2 months and you can only make it to C. Well, follow this guide and you should be able to get C in just a matter of moments. Oh, you should be doing C already. If you got Cupid and Thunder God, you should be doing C. Alright, let's get back to the game. We want to do some Here Be Monsters. A. Let's do A. Or B. Let's gem this. Let's gem that. That's going to give us a new upgraded tower mount. We need a bit of gold to upgrade it. So let's just farm that gold fast, and then we can garrison it. Let's go for the arrow tower to be really destructive and just really annoying. And that should help us a bit, I believe. So let's go for the arrow tower. And it could... Cannon tower is also another valid choice, but arrow tower definitely stays up longer. We got plenty of... we changed up the base just a smidge. So we got a bit more of a padding. Yeah, let's go for some gold. I think we should be able to get some gold pretty quick. So let's hit some gold as fast as we can. Shouldn't take us too long. It looks like all their gold is right here. So we should be able to just hit that and back out. I don't even care about taking the small honor badge loss there. It is a little bit annoying, but it's not going to hurt us too much. Okay, let's see what else we got. Let's test this out here. Bit more gold. That's only 10,000 gold. That's really not enough to get my jollies going. Where's that 50,000 gold? 50,000 gold. Someone, please. 50,000. I'll have to... Ooh, 50,000. Almost 50,000. This'll do. Close enough. Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. Let's do it. Most of the gold is going to be right here. A little bit at the back end. Not too much, though. Not too much. Okay. Just a bit, just a bit. Can we do it? Can we do it? Man, this needs to go faster. Look at the heals on our engineer. He takes damage too quickly, but we'll keep him alive magically. Why am I using a low account? We're starting up a brand new account series just to show people how quickly we can get to HBM page 2. Because we want to show people how quickly they could start this game and have a Smurf or someone brand new starting the game could be already on HBM page 2. So that's the goal of this video, of this series. We're trying to help people out, show them how to level quickly, show them how to progress faster. That is our goal here. Okay, so I think that's, not enough. 10,000 away. Close, close, close. All right, there's gold here. There's gold in these mountains. That should be plenty of firepower to just rip through everything they got. There we go. We spawned pretty much everything. So that should give us some gold and mana. We're going to lose some of our little guys, but they're meant to die. There we go. 50%. We can back out. We lost 4 of them. Not too bad, but this is what we were looking for. We're going to go for Arrow Tower. Arrow Tower. Done. Now we can put stuff in here. So let's take a look at our garrisons. See if we can come up with anything useful. We got to get up to 50. Got to get up to 50. So it looks like the only thing they can get up to 50 is some blues. Some blues can make it to 50. So a bit more HP on the tower, but we're not going to go for ranged apparently. We can also level that. And if we actually take out that, and I think throw in this, we're still going to hit 50. So each one of these can get some experience, and that's going to boost up our might. We're looking for the 8k might. 8k might. So let's test this. Don't worry. For those that want to see my high might account, just give us like 30 minutes here on this, and we'll be doing high might in just a moment. So let's do this little account, because we should be able to clear up everything fairly quickly, and let's go on to our main account after. So that is a choice that we have got going on here. So how long to level this sucker up? 14 hours once we click on that. We might do that. I think we're going to try and just get these other towers up. Or our hero bases. Our hero bases. Our hero bases? Yeah, let's get our hero bases up. Which one? Which one? Let's get, sure, let's level up Angel. Yeah, that works. All right, so now let's do an HBM A, B. Let's try 1B. 1B, and then go down to A if we have to. 1B. Cross fingers. Cross fingers. Yep. Alright, so we got a back proc, which is never a good thing. So let's take a look. We're getting a bit of damage on our heroes, but we did survive, so that is good. We didn't die. I do not like the back spawns, though. They really do a lot of damage to us. We're not ready for back spawns just yet. If all our heroes were at 60, I'd be like, go for it. Spawn in the back all you like. We will win. Don't worry. But let's test it out. Alright. Got some stuff going on out there. Good, good, good. So we got a little bit of damage here. Angel's going to need a heal, but I think Angel's going to heal itself. Angel, just go heal yourself. Or Pixie, throw a heal out. Pixie? 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 Okay, don't. Let Ice Demon die. Once we get all their, right now their aggro radius is very small. We got to increase that by leveling up the hero bases. That's why we're trying to put a big effort into hero bases, a big effort into Town Hall, and really trying to get our gold mana up. Engineer, do this now. Can we keep Pixie alive? No. So it looks like B is not for us yet. We're going to stick with A, farm the rest of A, and we'll be done. So let's just do that. Let's get over to A. We should be able to do A without even putting anything in here. A should be that easy for us now. I think once we get our towers up to 10, we're going to be doing B with ease. So that's 1 day away. 1 day we should be farming B. 1 day, 1 day, 1 day away. Just 1 day. So all these A's, we're going to quick burst right through them. And we can do some expeditions, and I think that is pretty much all that we need to do for the day on this count. We can save up all our storm mesas for tomorrow, because storm mesas require us to, if we can get up to 8,000 might, we could have something really good happen to us. If we can just get up to 8,000 might, we'll be looking good. Now remember, we're also sharing the experience with the stuff in the towers. So we're not going to be getting a ton of experience, but most of my heroes anyway are level capped. We got 3 of them already level capped, and the other 2 are close enough, so they'll be level capped in just a moment anyway. Maybe we should do that boss battle fast. Where is the... I should grab my phone too. Let's go grab the phone and come on back. So I'll let you guys watch this for just a moment, and I'll be right back with my phone so we can do a boss battle. Yeah, boss battle. So let's just keep it zoomed in on the action right here, and then I'm going to get the phone for a boss battle. Boss battle. Alright, how's it going over here? back. So, looks like we're on A5, shouldn't be too bad. Got the phone so we can do the boss in just a moment. So, A5, done. We got the experience. Let's take a look at the tower. None of them have capped out yet. This one will be capped in just a moment. So let's just remove that one and put that one in. Just pretend like we left it in anyway. Okay, so, but, oh, that's just not good for us, is it? Well, we can get might. It's not like we need the tower to be level 2 for doing A. A is pretty easy. Yes, correct. Lost Realm is going to be the key. The person in chat realized exactly how I'm going to overcome that. The might sickness that we're going to have, how we're going to become weak from boosting our might, we're going to overcome with Lost Realm. Lost Realm is going to give us inscribed levels, and that is going to be what helps us boost ahead very quickly. Inscribe is key to the game. Also, boosting your might will give you additional rewards. You'll get more daily rewards for having such a high might level. So that's why we're going to boost that. You also have access to better things to attack, and if your guild mates are willing to help you out, or if this is a Smurf account, you have your main account help you out, and you can get really good rewards in Storm Mesa 2 or something like that. So that's the thought. Yes. The person over here is correct on that. Right over here. Yep. So Lost Realm will make us beat D with ease. So that the might is what's going to do it for us. So yes, what we're looking for is a quick might boost to get to 10k, and then inside a Lost Realm, even if we can't beat anything, just the login rewards from just clicking on those mines is going to be what does it for us. So yes, we'll be able to kill some weak things, but like the really big things, they'll be hard for us to kill. We'll just have to skip those, and we'll just put all our effort into mines and getting mines up. And that is going to be key for our victory. That's going to be our new battle plan for creating Smurfs and starting off scratch. Is boosting might to 10k and then hovering around 10k and just stay at 10k for a bit, and then stay at 10k until you're ready to move on. That's the new trick. Get to 10k, slow down until you're ready to move on. That's the trick. That's gonna do it for us. All right, we are looking for this to get over here so we can murder it and move on, because that's gonna be pretty easy to kill. I'm thinking tomorrow for B. HBM B is tomorrow. But tonight we can do our main account. Once I beat J, I'm only going to beat J one time on this account. And then I'm going to just stay in HBM 2 and just get the better rewards in there. We're moving up in might. New might levels. Yes. We are now a cadet. Soon a soldier. Alright. Let's replenish our magicses and get some more. Okay, let's take a look at what we got in our garrisons. Garrisons looking good. They're not, none of them leveled, none of them capped out, so we're okay. We're gonna keep just boosting our might, leveling up A. So once we get to Lost Realm, we're gonna be moving up so quickly that it's gonna be really good. Yeah, once I get to D is gonna become a joke fairly quickly. I think we're gonna be facing off D around the same time, like right when I start doing Lost Realm. Because as soon as we get a round or two in the Lost Realm, our heroes are gonna have a ridiculous amount of HP. They're gonna smack D like it's nothing. They're gonna move up to F in no time. Yep. Oh, good job. Good. Man, that's what I'm talking about. That's some luck rolls. I just started this account, and I didn't pick any particular account. I just went with whichever one I got. I could have actually done better if I would have kept rolling for different accounts. I just went for this one. I just wanted to show what it looked like if you started up any account. So this is just a random account I started, so. What is this, HBMA? This is us starting a new account to show how quickly a new account can make it into HBM page 2 for Buncho over here. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. Don't worry, it shouldn't take us too long. We'll be done with this in just a little bit, and then we'll go on to my main account. Just a little bit of this, and then we'll go on to the main account. So we just got some HBMA, boss battle, and depending on the time, we could do expeditions or not. So that's all we're looking to do here today. We're going to save up all our HP and feed it either to Pixie or to Engineer. Nice, grats. Grats on that. Rolling on the PD. PD and Cupid, definitely two good things to have. Their synergy works well when they proc together. Okay. The spawn's not too bad. A right now is just a joke for us. We're just doing it for the shards. We definitely need the shards because, well, we'd like to get a Thunder God. Thunder God would help push us, obviously, ahead. And once we get a Thunder God, we'd probably move out Frost Witch from the equation. She'd probably get to the tower for some additional range. We're going to use lots of garrisons because we're trying to boost might as fast as possible. My time is the same time as game time. So when we pop out of this and you look at the game time, that's my time. I think everyone's first hero is Executioner now because you start off with that. Okay, A3, underway. Let's get it done. Now, these videos should be quicker. The first two videos took a bit of time because we had to level a lot of buildings and get things going. Now that we're up to the point where we can do Storm Mesa, we don't have to spend as much time in game. We can really just let it go. Okay, it looks like we got a point where they're attacking a wall. They really shouldn't. So that means something is off. Something is off. Maybe we'll give it a gap of 2. They should not be attacking the wall, but we killed them off anyway. Whew. Why are they attacking the wall? Well, I guess we can make it 4 thick. We could make it 4 thick. We shouldn't have to, though. Really shouldn't have to. Alright. Maybe it was just a fluke. But here we go. A5. Even with them attacking the wall, we'd still be able to destroy them. So, meh. It's alright. I think they just hated how far they had to go. Because we have it that far back. Okay, so we only got a few more A's left. Not bad, not bad. Wow. We should have probably actually took a look at our experience for our hero in that tower, but meh, they shouldn't have leveled. Or if they did, see? Bang bang, that would be correct. Tunk Cat has it right. Depends upon what level you're talking about. It depends upon what HBM. Depends upon your heroes. Depends upon lots of factors. Depends upon if you want ranged or melee. Depends upon if you got lucky enough to get a Pumpkin Duke or a Cupid. Depends upon all these kinds of things. So, yes, different game modes, different things. Each account is sort of unique. Town Hall 20. Well, for Town Hall 20, I would suggest Icebreaker V3 or V1 or V2. Take your choice between those. I also have different variations, like a Cupid, like I have a Pumpkin Duke variation, I have a Moltonica variation, I have a PD variation, I have a Executioner variation, I have a Death Knight variation, I have a Orcsbane variation. So there's lots of different things. A Vlad Dracula variation of the Icebreaker. Go check out any of those. I got a few base designs on the channel there. Maybe one of those might help you. Okay, so once we cleared this up, I want to see if they attack there again. So I think what is happening is just, it's really the wall might just need to be trimmed one on the back end and brought one forward, and that would probably fix them attacking the front there. If I could pick one legendary to start a count with, it would be Vlad Dracula. Vlad Dracula would be able to solo A in his sleep. Like, Vlad Dracula wouldn't care. Vlad Dracula would be the only hero I would be leveling. I wouldn't need a healer. I wouldn't need a healer. It would just be Vlad Dracula. Only Vlad Dracula all the way up. You would just be ridiculously leveling. I got unlucky and got a Pixie. Oh well. If I would have got a Vlad Dracula, now that would be a count. But of course, someday I'd like to get a Pumpkin Duke, a Cupid, all that kind of stuff. But if you could start an account with Vlad Dracula, you're doing pretty dang good. Here Be Monsters is a joke then for you. Alright, so we just got one more A left. One last A. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Vlad Dracula doesn't care about anything on the board. He procs, they're dead. It's easy. That the Vegas boy right here, yeah, I agree with you. A low-level Vlad Dracula would make A, B, and C look like a joke. Pixie makes it look hard. Vlad Dracula would just laugh and clear it with no problem whatsoever. I try not to do rolls on other people's accounts, but sorry about that. Alright, so I'm just looking at the stream, seeing how we're going. Looks different on the local recording versus on the stream recording. It looks like more red hue. Maybe there's like some kind of tone setting when they're compressing it down. The tonal differences from its streaming. Okay, so we got this attack coming inbound. We should be able to wreck it quickly. Wish for the best. Let's do this. Put it to the test. So once we get done with this, we're hopping over to our main account. I will be pausing the YouTube version of it so we can swap over. But we still got just a moment more. Just a moment more. I'm hoping to get Lost Realm within like a few days on this account. Few days, maybe. Few days. How many computers do I have? 6, 7. 7. So here's something you could probably look at. Here, let me show you my monitor setup just so you can understand. Got a monitor there, a monitor here, a monitor there, a monitor here, some monitors over there. I've got 6 monitors around me. I've got about 6 monitors around me. Looking at the reaction on the video over there, the monitors there. I have just a few monitors. Networking was my original specialty, but it's branched off there to more like health informatics, stuff like that, so it's branched off from what it originally started from, which was more networking. Oh, thank you. That I'm the geekiest. Got my nerd on. Okay, so got that. I think all we needed, let's get that boss battle out the way. So let's get that going. I might get kicked off. On here, but I'll log right back in. Yep, I'm gonna get kicked off. I'm pretty sure. Because I was playing on my phone. But I'll swap over to my main account. And I should be able to log back in here. Like so. And we should be good. We'll be able to do boss battle. And that should help us out. So we did just level up something else. I believe we leveled up a mana vault. But we are going to be putting that to leveling up something over here. Let's go for Pixie's hero base works for me. Level that up. And let's start the boss battle. Let's get a boss battle going. So we can get tons of honor badges, which is going to be useful for us. And shield, and now we can do a boss battle. It's not like we're going to do much in it, but we're going to get honor badges. Or at least going to get honor badges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Ugh. So they'll stay alive for a second. Let's see how much little damage they can do. Watch them all die right now. Oof. Stomp. Dead. I figured that was coming. There you go. Look at that. Awesome damage. Yeah, that's overpowered there. If I could choose between Multinica ears. A Multinica. A Molt. I would choose Multinica. Because that one is the hardest one to get. That's why. Also, the debuff is awesome. So, yes, I'd choose a Molt. So 29 mil. I'm going to swap on my other account and get in a little action on the boss. And I'm going to let people in Guild know that we're doing that. So, Guild. Boss. Bass. Boss. We're doing bass. Alright, no, boss. We're doing Bausch. Hey there, how's it going? How's it going? So, we've got a little bit on the boss. There, let's hit it again. Let's hit it again. Let's hit it again. We can do some damage. Alright, I'm on my other account too, doing the boss. They're gonna get murdered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wow. Surprised they didn't die faster, but hey, look at that overkill on the damage there. Look at that overkill. Oh, cool. You guys. Alright, so we're hitting that pretty hard. We're going to have some honor badges in just a moment. Let's take a look at our... We still have where we left off yesterday. We won't get more because we were playing really late last night. So we won't get more until after midnight. So I think that's about all we have left to do. Because we already have all the bases building. And these we're saving for Storm Mesa 2. Because in the next day or two, we should be near 8,000. Next day or two, if we can get near 8,000, we can start doing Storm Mesa 2. And that is a day... Tomorrow, we're going to do Storm Mesas, like 2 or 3 of them. And then the next day, we should have a full set for Storm Mesa 2. Storm Mesa 2. Okay, let's get some battling underway. So let's take a look at our failure that's going on here. So, ooh, some boss damage. Ooh, someone murdered it. 50,000. That's a little overkill. Okay, so after we're done with this, we can swap over to my main account and get some damage over there. That would be lovely. Be lovely. Guess I'm looking to do the last bit of damage on this account just for some shardage. 1, 2, that doesn't look good for us. Got unlucky with a spawn of the boss, so. And let's take a look what we got some people in chat saying. Sorry, can't. Yeah, he hit 54 mil. That's what the sorry's there. He did hit for like 54 mil. Which basically killed the boss. But that means we got 1,000 coming to us. We're just going to hold on to those honor badges because those honor badges are basically going to help us level up Pixie or Engineer. One of those two. I'm going to try and decide which one I'm going to bring to 60 plus first. Might be Engineer. because Pixie ain't really doing too much for us. It is a high push. We're almost at 4K if you think about it. And we should be able to start rolling some more heroes, because I'm not going to be spending much in gems in terms of building stuff. So anything that I get from the daily rewards, so this gems, anything we get here, like these honor badges, anything like that, we're going to start using to just level our heroes. We might purchase some additional heroes just to boost the might. So we might just buy a whole bunch of angels and level them up. We might just go crazy and buy a stack of angels to later sacrifice. But we could buy, you know, a good chunk of angels there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could buy a stack of angels, and that would be a chunk of experience. So we're going to try and boost our might. We are going to try. One way or another. Also, let's take a look at what we could buy for over here. Tempting to buy this to open up another slot, another hero slot. That saves us 50 gems. So that saves us 50 gems with that. We needed that. 50 gems. Use. We should sell off all our books. We're not really going to be using them just yet. So those honor badges we get there. Let's see how the boss is coming along. It is coming. Got murdered quite well, in fact. Some people's. Now I think we were also doing a push on engineer to get him to 4 of 9. Yeah, but we're pretty far away from that. 10,000 in a day. We should have that. One day we should have 10,000. One day. Is it possible for every amount of high might players to do 30% damage to a boss? If you had Android, cool. So I believe we are pretty much done for what we needed to do tonight on this account. I think we can now switch over to some things that are missing. My brain isn't working here. Let me take a look. Somehow we're missing a gold vault. That should be right here. Game must have glitched a little bit, because there should be a gold vault. Because I have 3 gold vaults. There should be gold vault like right there, and there should be something else right here. Whatever it is, meh, oh well. Let's see if we can move it there. Yes, we can. Let's see if we can move something in here. Yes, we can. That's gonna be weird. We glitched whatever it was. So I believe that should be a gold vault there. It doesn't matter. But we did pretty much everything we needed to do on this account. So now we can swap over to our main account. And you can also see that, look at this. We are now getting a bit more Zianda badges. Delicious. So like I said, in a day, we can get one of these 2 heroes to 60 plus. And that's going to help us. And then whatever shards or honor badges we get, we might be rolling for heroes. And that is going to help us too. All right, so now we're off this account. Let me pause the, not the stream, but the YouTube.